Are you tired of constantly worrying about what others think? If that rings a bell, you've stumbled upon the right place. Today, we're diving into the deep abyss of social approval, a pitfall that has entrapped many. Imagine living in a world where every step you take, every decision you make, is influenced by the fear of judgment from others. Sounds stressful, right? That's because it is. This constant pursuit of social approval can lead to overwhelming stress, crippling anxiety, and even rob you of the authenticity that makes you, you. It's a trap, a web woven so intricately that many of us fall into it without even realizing. But here's the good news. There's a way out. It's not easy, but it's certainly worth it. The first step to escape is acknowledging the trap and understanding its implications on our lives. The truth is, it's your life, and you should live it on your terms, not someone else's. Have you ever considered that the key to freedom might be self-acceptance? It's a powerful idea, isn't it? Self-acceptance is that golden ticket to a life lived on your own terms, not dictated by the whims and fancies of others. But what does it really mean to accept oneself? It's about embracing your strengths and weaknesses, your successes and failures, your quirks and idiosyncrasies. It's about seeing yourself in the mirror, every part of you, and saying, "This is me, and that's okay." When we accept ourselves, we no longer need the validation of others to feel worthy. We stop seeking approval like a moth drawn to a flame, only to get burnt time and time again. Instead, we become like the sun, a self-sustaining source of light and warmth, independent and unbothered by the fleeting clouds of others' opinions. Imagine, for instance, an artist who paints for the sheer joy of it, not for the accolades or the applause. Their happiness doesn't hinge on whether others like their work. They paint because they love to, because it's a part of who they are. That's the power of self-acceptance. It allows you to pursue your passions, your dreams, your desires without the fear of judgment or rejection. Or consider a person who's comfortable in their own skin, who loves their body, not because it's perfect, but because it's theirs. They don't spend their days comparing themselves to airbrushed images in magazines or perfected profiles on social media. They accept themselves as they are, with all their imperfections, and in doing so they find a sense of peace and contentment that no amount of external approval can provide. That's the beauty of self-acceptance. It's a journey inward, a voyage of discovery and acceptance that leads to a happier, more fulfilling life. It's about finding your own worth, your own value within yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are the one person you'll spend the rest of your life with. So why not make it a joyful, fulfilling journey? Why not embrace yourself with all your strengths and flaws, your victories and defeats, your hopes and fears? When you accept yourself, you free yourself from the chains of others' opinions. Ready to break free from the chains of others' opinions? Here are some practical strategies. Let's start with focusing on personal growth. It's like tuning into your favorite song and cranking up the volume until all the background noise fades away. Concentrate on your own voice, your own rhythm. Develop your skills, chase your passions, and strive to be the best version of yourself. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner music. When you're busy growing and evolving, there's little room left for the weight of others' expectations. Next, let's talk about setting boundaries. Imagine your life as a beautiful garden. You wouldn't let anyone trample on your flowers, would you? Similarly, don't allow others to invade your personal space with their judgments. Set boundaries and let people know that your self-worth isn't up for debate. This isn't about being confrontational, but rather about asserting your right to have your own beliefs, feelings, and thoughts. Now on to practicing mindfulness. This is about being present, fully engaged in the now. It's like standing in the eye of a storm, calm amidst the chaos. When you're mindful, you're not worried about the past or the future, let alone what others think of you. You're just here in this moment, and that's all that matters. Mindfulness allows you to acknowledge others' opinions without getting swayed by them. Furthermore, consider embracing imperfection. Perfect is boring, right? Plus, it's unattainable, so why chase it? Embrace your flaws, your quirks, your unique traits. They make you who you are. When you accept your imperfections, you're showing the world that you're comfortable in your own skin. And that's a powerful deterrent to external judgment. Another strategy is to cultivate self-confidence. This isn't about being arrogant or dismissive of others. It's about knowing your worth and not letting others define it for you. Build your self-confidence by acknowledging your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Each victory, each hurdle overcome, is a testament to your strength, resilience, and capability. Lastly, remember to practice self-compassion. Be your own best friend. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd extend to a loved one. When you're compassionate towards yourself, you become less reliant on external validation. These strategies are not overnight fixes. They require practice, patience, and persistence. But with each step, you're moving closer to a life that is defined not by others' opinions, but by your own values, passions, and dreams. Remember, these strategies are tools for your journey to self-liberation. Wondering what's at the end of this journey? Let's explore the benefits of not caring about others' opinions. Imagine a world where you wake up each day with an undeniable sense of self-assurance. You're no longer tethered to the opinions of others, and you're free to be who you genuinely are without the fear of criticism or judgment. This world is not a fantasy. It's the reality of those who've stopped caring about what others think. One of the most profound benefits of releasing the weight of others' opinions is a significant increase in self-confidence. When you're not constantly worried about meeting external expectations, you start to believe in your abilities more. You realize that you're capable of making decisions that are best for you rather than what's deemed right by others. This newfound self-confidence is a powerful tool that can open doors to opportunities you might have otherwise missed. Next, let's talk about passion. When you're not bound by the fear of judgment, you're free to pursue your passions boldly, whether it's painting, singing, coding, or anything else that your heart desires. You can do it without hesitation. You're free to explore, learn, and grow in your chosen field, and that's a freedom that's truly liberating. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, not caring about others' opinions leads to improved mental health. It's no secret that constantly trying to please others can be mentally exhausting and can even lead to stress, anxiety, and depression. By freeing yourself from this cycle, you allow your mind to rest and recharge. You create a healthier mental space where your happiness and well-being are prioritized. So what does this all mean? It means that by choosing not to care about others' opinions, you're choosing a life of self-assuredness, passion, and mental well-being. You're choosing to embrace your authentic self and to live life on your terms. These benefits are your rewards for choosing to live life on your terms. Let's recap what we've learned today. We started off our journey by delving into the treacherous territory of social approval. We discovered that the constant chase for validation is a trap, one that keeps us tethered to the expectations of others. It's a cycle that feeds on our insecurities and leaves us emotionally drained, always wanting more, never quite feeling enough. From there, we journeyed into the realm of self-acceptance, the antidote to the poison of external validation. Self-acceptance is the act of embracing who we are, flaws and all. It's about acknowledging our worth, not as defined by others, but as defined by ourselves. It's about realizing that we are enough, just as we are. Then we explored some practical strategies to stop seeking approval. We discussed the importance of setting boundaries, of saying no when we need to, of prioritizing our own needs over the expectations of others. We learned that it's okay to disappoint people, that it's okay to make decisions that are right for us, even if others don't understand or agree. Next, we took a look at the benefits of not caring about others' opinions. We talked about the freedom that comes from being true to ourselves, the peace that comes from not being swayed by every passing judgment, the strength that comes from standing firm in our own worth. In essence, we learned that the key to happiness, to authenticity, to freedom, lies not in the opinions of others, but in our own acceptance of ourselves. It's a journey that may not be easy, but one that is worth every step. It's a journey that leads to a life lived on our own terms, a life that is truly ours. Remember, your life is yours to live. Don't let the opinions of others dictate your path. Choose freedom, choose authenticity, choose you.